It is time for another unboxing. Today we have this GVM 300 watts LED power light, and I decided to pick this up for my arsenal so that I can actually control light even more when I'm in the field, when I'm shooting interviews exterior and the sun, the clouds are behind the subject matter, and that I can have a little bit more punch. I'd like to get, to be honest with you, more of the 1200 or 3200, but those run about thousands of dollars, and I don't have that kind of budget. So I usually work with these smaller LED output, which is like the 300 watt. Excuse the shake as I am using a hands-free shoulder rig, so that way it keeps my hands free and I can unbox things. So get you a POV look. So out of the box, I already love it because it comes with a case. My older 300 unit watts light didn't come with a case, so I had to buy another case to put those on. But this is perfect. Wow, look at this. Okay, instruction manual. Okay, look through it. Okay, just kind of skip to it real quick on this video. This is an unboxing, so before I let you know about the rest of this, I don't have a light meter or a color meter or anything like that, so I'm not going to be doing any of those testing. Today's purpose is to unbox it, to get a feel for the product, just to get it close to the camera so you can kind of see what the product is about. And I'm going to show you another product which I bought addition to this, which is the V-mount adapter, but we'll do that after. So okay, let's unbox this thing. All right, first you got the dome and the reflector, and it looks like it is Bowens mount. Yes, it's Bowens mount. I have a lot of adapters with Bowens mount, from soft boxes to beauty dish to snoots. So this will just be added to my arsenal. I actually quite like this reflector better. The other ones were kind of weird shape, but this actually looks a little bit better than the other ones. Okay, and this is a diffuser that you can put on LED cob, and that will diffuse it a little bit more from the 300. And it's just foam. Okay, what else is in here? Okay, it's padding to separate that. Okay, here is cable to power the unit, 3-prong, and it looks like you're gonna get a pretty good distance with this, maybe a good 10 feet, I don't know. So that's pretty good. I'm glad it extends out a little bit further. Okay, what else is in here? So this is the part where you plug in this to plug into the Edison power. And I don't think this thing runs on ballast anymore. I hope not, because those things are quite annoying with the ballast. Okay, this light unit, let's take it out, and then we will move the case because everything is black. It's hard to see. Okay, what else is in here? Okay, so this is just a divider that just protects the unit. Nothing else, nothing else. Okay, let's take this out so we can isolate the light a little bit. Okay, so we have these two. It looks like a 3-pin that goes into the light unit. Okay, all right, so that should be relatively easy to figure it out. Okay, let's go on and just prep this. Okay, put this together. We're gonna get it on standby so I can plug it into the Edison once we're ready to roll. All right, let's get close to this unit. Wow, I love it already for the form factor. It is small and lightweight. Now, I have other 300 watt unit, and they are like this, and my 200 watt is like this. and they're pretty bulky. Now that I'm seeing this, I love the form factor in this. There's no more full ballast in this thing that you have to plug in additionally, and it's lightweight. Oh my god, this thing could fit in such small bags that you can have multiple of these things. Man, I think I might need to buy more of these already. Okay, let's go through the rest. I'm sorry, I'm just geeking out. Okay, anything plastic that feels like aluminum. These are aluminum. This is plastic right here. Everything else aluminum. That's aluminum. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay, so the vent, the top vent you're looking at right now, and the bottom vent you're looking at right now. Okay, and then the way you untighten this up right there. Tighten that up. Okay. How the yoke feels pretty sturdy. I think, yes, it feels like, you know, when you're holding on metal, that's what it feels like. So it could withstand weights if you put a heavier soft box. So I like that. I have an older 200 units, and some parts just felt very flimsy, and I feel like I couldn't put a bigger soft box in it. So, but this is really well made. I like it. Sorry, did I say that already? Okay, let's look at the cob in the inside. Okay, all right, so that's the light inside you're looking at. All right, let's cover it for now. Says, please remove the protective cover before use. All right, okay. I remember that diffuser I told you about earlier ago, which is this piece. Just diffuse it. So let's just put it in for now. There you go. So that way when I fire it up, it's not so blinding. Okay, now let's go in the back. What's in the back? You have the dial for BRG. I'm sure that's RGB. So then the CCT, and there's a mode probably here if you want to daisy chain it with the other lights. Here's the input, on and off switch. Oh, there's a DMX here. Okay, so let's go and tap this in. All right. Okay, we got that plugged in. Now let's plug in Edison power. Okay, moment of truth. Moment of truth. Here is the light being fired up. Okay, right now it's actually 0%, and there is no light. That's perfect. Some of the older LEDs, they don't go to 0 because it just goes up to 10%. Wow, another plus. I love it. Yeah, look at that power, and that is with the diffusion on. Oh man, you won't be able to tell the strength of this light because I'm shooting it with a phone right now, and it's adjusting to the strength of the light. So as I turn this on, I'm gonna leave that diffusion on, so I don't really have the need to take it off because you won't be able to see the difference on power. I would need to do a more thorough video presentation on this with a more bigger camera, so maybe a cinema camera, so that way you can see the difference in strength. I'm actually going to maybe able to shoot this exterior this week, so maybe do a video like that. But this is great. Oh my god, I'm only at 41%. I can go more. Wow. So if I tell you this room is already illuminated, you won't believe me, because like I said, the phone strength is pretty much adjusting. Okay, so right now we're at the Kelvin. We can dial down. So right now I'm going to CTO, color temperature orange. I'll go back to daylight just so we can have a little bit more balanced light. Okay, so what do we have here? The strength, the mode. Okay, there's channel 1, and then app, So I got to download the app. You can DMX it, connect those, daisy chain, rotate. Okay. RGB. So how do I get to RGB? There's a slave. Okay, there's a channel. I don't have multiple units, so. All right. I think this is RGB. Just got to figure it out. Okay, I just briefly looked at the manual. This is not an RGB unit. What it is just daylight and tungsten options. So BRG is probably bright, and then CCT adjusts the color temperature. So that gives me all the way to 7500, and then drop down to 2700. Okay. And then for bright, that just gives me options to adjust the brightness here. So that's about it on those two options. And then on the side, you have rotate. I got to figure out what rotate means. You have slave, you have master, you have app, you have DMX. And then I'll just put it on master maybe. Okay. All right. What else can I tell you about this light? How about the noise? It is actually not as bad with the fan. It's relatively decent as far as a noise quality. My other older 300 units, you can hear the fan, but this one, it's pretty quiet actually. It's not bad. It does take off some heat here, so all right. Am I a happy camper? Yes, very much so. I am so ecstatic with this product. I'm excited to use it. I think I'm going to go more with GVM brands down the road. This one and Nanlite I've been happy with. I also have a new ear. I've worked with apertures before, but you know what, for the price, I didn't like it. Nanlux, definitely. I would love to have the high-powered Nanlux. But I'm seeing GVM as a competitor and affordability, and I'm going to go with that. And so if you know how to cut and shape light, and if you know how to gel up other lights, and you know how to control colors, and it doesn't affect your exposure very much as far as like if you're trying to deal with interviews and stuff like that, and you just want daylight to daylight and then tungsten, this will definitely do wonders mixed with other LED brands. You know, for video work, this should be sufficient. For film work, it might be a little bit more critical if you're dealing with a lot of color temperatures that you need to control. So you might want to do matching with brands, or, you know, but diodes have come a long way. And diodes back in the day when I used to work for an LED lighting company, some of them were between the ranges of 90 to 95. This was like maybe 15 years ago. Now a lot of these diodes have gone into a higher range of quality. And so that's where a lot of those more expensive LEDs come into play, is because the technology is there and the quality of LEDs there, the diodes. But yeah, for what I do for video work, I think this will be sufficient enough that a lot of times clients don't even understand color temperature. As long as they look good in front of the camera, this should be great for video work and some film work, obviously, but you know, you're not doing major motion picture budget stuff like that. So all right, if you have any questions regarding this product, I will provide a link down below, and if you click on that link, it'll take you to Amazon. If you decide to purchase from that link, it will take you to Amazon, and I am an affiliate with Amazon. Thanks for watching.